Hey, what's up everyone? I am Torvalduruz and I am finally bringing you the T5 Electrical Stormbringer guide. I was hesitant to try this out, but I finally decided to jump into it and I had a lot of fun. It's got some really good stuff and it also has some not good stuff. If you haven't already, you can join the in-game channel Abyssal Lurkers to talk to everyone about Abyssal stuff, as well as the Discord, which I'll have linked in the description below. If you like the video, let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and drop a comment if you got any feedback for me. Thank you for watching. Here it is, the Zappy Boy ship. It's a beautiful ship that can give you a different kind of farming experience in the Abyss. In this video, I'm doing T5 electricals with maximum Vorton skills, minus the specialization skill, which I only had at 4 at the time of this recording. I highly recommend maxing out the Edencom Cruiser and Vorton weapon plus support skills before using this ship in the Abyss. This ship is a hefty investment to get into at the moment, with the skills being expensive as well as the weapons and ammo. I'll have the Eve workbench link in the description below if you want to check it out. First room here is the easy one. These rooms are the best possible option for you to get because you can run them in less than 3 minutes. This is where the Edencom weapon really shines because it bounces up to 5 targets, tearing through these frigates. Most of your farming you'll be using Galva Surge ammo. Galva Surge is the short-range EM damage T1 ammo, and it's significantly cheaper than the T2. With my skills, I can hit out to 50 kilometers and the arc can go 10 kilometers out from the original target. The weapon system will bounce to 4 other targets from the original target as long as those targets are within 10 kilometers of the original target. The Vortons have 2 different types of T1 ammo, one which does more EM damage and one which does more kinetic, with both options having a short and long range variant. The T2 short range ammo doesn't reach as far, only hitting up to 33 kilometers, with the T2 long range ammo hitting out to 119 kilometers. At the time of this recording, Galva Surge was below 30,000 ISK per unit and the T2 ammo Electro Punch was around 100,000 ISK per unit. My hesitation with this ship was the price of electric filaments, the most expensive T5 filaments, and the price of the ammo. I did have a few scenarios where the price of the filament and the cost of the ammo I used in a site did not add up to the loot I had received from the site. Hopefully Edencom ammo becomes cheaper over time, but for now it's not as efficient as other farming ships. Next room was a really nice encounter. Kikimoras tend to be a huge pain in anything else, but they were a piece of cake with this Stormbringer. The Kikimora NPCs tend to stay within range of each other, making a breeze with the Vorton. Notice how the tank doesn't really suffer at all. This thing is a beast. It's only a T1 haul. In these encounters, pay attention to what you're attacking and try to go for the groups to do the most amount of damage. Usually you'll want to target the NPC with the most amount of hit points, but sometimes due to range you'll have to switch it up. This next encounter was one I thought would be more of an issue, but the Stormbringer's tank is a monster. Triglavian encounters are the best for the Edencom, which makes sense because the Edencom ship line was designed to counter the Triglavians. Vedmax tend to stick together, so focus on one of the Starvings and don't be afraid to overheat. This weapon system can take a ton of overheating, especially in battleship rooms, so heat it up. These cruiser rooms are another good encounter for the Stormbringer because they are usually within range of each other. As always with any sub-battleship class, use Galvameter ammo unless you're struggling with time due to battleship spawns and kill everything. Pay attention to what you're shooting at and how many targets you're hitting. You'll want to focus on grouped up NPCs to maximize the amount of damage you do. Surprisingly, the Angels were a lot tougher than I thought they'd be. Their damage isn't an issue, you can tank it forever, but their tank is tough. Get damage on the elite Cinnables quickly and switch to Electro Punch as soon as they get within 33 kilometers. Also, heat. These NPCs took a lot longer than I expected, so use heat here as much as you can. Here's where we get to the scary encounters. As always, Charybdis Tyrannos. If there are entanglers, get Galvasurge on them immediately and take out all of the entanglers. While you're taking them out, make your way towards the loot and Karen. You'll want to be hitting Karen every second you can, so use long range ammo if you have to and switch to higher DPS ammo as soon as you are in range. You'll be heating non-stop in this encounter. Once Karen is low, start heading back to the gate. You have 33 kilometer range with T2 ammo, so burn towards the gate, but keep within that 30 kilometers until she's dead. Battleship encounters with the Stormbringer suck. Now for the worst possible encounter, the drone battleship. Get damage on him as soon as possible and switch as you get closer. Use strike snipe and reload once you reach 53 kilometers because you'll be in the 50 kilometer range by the time you reload to Galvasurge. If you're firing Galvasurge, switch to Electro Punch as soon as you hit 35 kilometers. Heat. This encounter will take 6 to 7.5 minutes and it sucks. Once the battleship is low enough, make your way towards the gate but stay within 33 kilometers until he's fully dead. Also, while the Vorton projector can be heated for a really long time, it takes a lot of paste to repair. Bring 2,000 or more paste just in case you get really unlucky spawns. Just do it, trust me. Deep Watcher spawn happened directly after 2 drone battleship runes, so my heart was racing and I was nervous here. I had very little time but realized that these are actually the second easiest battleship encounters, with the Leshaks being the first easiest. These guys stay within range of each other, so get Electro Punch ammo on them as soon as possible and get that heat going. Make sure you attack the Deep Watcher that's in the middle. If you don't pay attention to that, you might only be applying to 2 out of the 3, which can be a fatal mistake. That's the Stormbringer. As I said, I was very hesitant to start using this because of the price tag on all of the skills, the ships, and the mods, and the running cost of the filaments and ammo. It turned out to be a lot of fun though, and a pretty effective abyssal farming setup. I did actually mess around and take this into a T6 site, which I actually completed with 0 issues because I had 2 drone frigate and 1 Vedmak spawn. The only other weather this thing would be capable of running is exotic, so keep an eye out for an exotic guide on this ship because I'll be toying around with that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like the video and drop a comment if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you, and I'll see you in the abyss.